Hello everyone and welcome back to more of Minecraft Polyworld. We're here in the end because this is where we left off last time. We still need to get 5 more levels, so I will start doing that right away. And for the rest of the stream I will try to get some... I'll make an evoker farm first of all, and I'll try to get some totems of undying and shulker shells. So even more grinding today, but hopefully we'll be done with it for good, so that tomorrow I can go on an adventure and find that woodlands mansion. Just to have it generated. I won't even like explore it much, probably. I don't want to like destroy it or anything. I'm still baffled as to how efficient this farm is, like how much XP Endermen actually give me. Hello Rai, welcome back to the stream. Four more levels. This may take a while. Never thought I'd see a mod with drugs in it in the mod station showcase, but we're in the bad timeline. Oh yeah, I saw that. That guy is so weird, man. So freaking weird. He pretty much lives in his own world. Seems like he's a bit of a dick about it too. Hello Larry, welcome back. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all these ender pearls. Like the looting on the sword actually is detrimental for me when using this farm, because I get way too many ender pearls. Also, an underrated change in my opinion is the fact that you have to look at Endermen in the eyes to anger them rather than just at their body. Which not only makes more sense, but it's also a lot better, like gameplay wise, because I would often like look at them by accident. I don't know when this was changed though, I think like 1.9, 1.10, maybe even 1.11, I think it's a recent change. No wait, in 1.10 it already worked like this. Chat on the side. Oh crap, I forgot to I forgot to enable it. I did all that prep work, there you go. I did all that prep work and I forgot to enable it. Okay, you should be able to see it now. Actually going faster than I expected. Level 34, almost 35 already. Anything new since last time? Not really. I did get this book, but I had to basically cheat it in using creative mode, because I was having none of it anymore with those stupid villagers. I killed over 1,000 of them. Like, I couldn't get it. So I just ended up giving up. Level 35. Only 2 more levels left, and I can enchant my sword finally. Alright. Ever played 2v2T? No. Not really interested in the Anarchy servers. Again, I never understood playing on them, especially without cheating yourself. And when I do cheat, it's kind of... I don't really see the point. Not to mention that I don't really play multiplayer Minecraft in general. I've always been a single player guy. So not all this, not anarchy server in Minecraft, man. The only time I played on an anarchy server was back in 2019 for the Omni Archive 1000 member event. Holy crap, they're now at like 8,000, which is insane how much Omni has grown in like 4 years. But yeah, that was like in August, I think, for the 1000 members, and Kebab, God rest his soul, he hosted a beta 1.7.3 server, anarchy server. So that was the only time I ever played anarchy. Actually, no, incorrect. In 2020, I also, for Craftology, I hosted a anarchy event in 15A. So, but that was kind of my thing, so I don't know if you can necessarily count that. This is alternative 2v2T server I play on, and I got like maxed out gear on day 2. Shulker's full of stuff everywhere. Yeah, like, what's the point by that in that case? You either cheat, which is kind of lame, or you get stuff that others have cheated in, which is also kind of lame, or you try to play legit, which is just you have no chance. I basically do not understand anarchy servers at all. Other than, of course, having the freedom to do whatever you want, I guess, but I just get bored of it very quickly. And when I played on that beta 1.7.3 anarchy server for Omni Archive, that event, I literally didn't cheat at all. I just teamed up with Nostalgia Modder. Both of us didn't really cheat, and we just went as far away as possible and played the game legit. That's literally how that went. People were like blowing up spawn and duping diamonds and all that stuff, and we were just like, nah, we're not having any of this. It was kind of fun, I guess, but ultimately I wouldn't really do it again. Alright, level 37, let's get out of here. That's enough grinding for one lifetime. Let me store all this crap that I don't even need. I don't even know what to do with all this. I should probably make another chest here. Another few chests, actually. See how many I can even make. Okay, I guess 4 will do, like this. Or a copy of Word in beta 1.6.6. Just go to the instance folder, like the .minecraft folder, and just copy the Word folder. Simple as that. It's like any other version. Hacking is lame, but paying for a hack client is turbo cringe. Yes. Paying for the freaking client is like, you have absolutely no life. Oh. You have absolutely no life. Why did I even break that? The official one. Oh my god. I'm never gonna see myself using the official launcher, to be honest. Alright, let's switch back to our beautiful shaders. Let's go store some stuff, enchant the sword, and we'll be on our merry way. I hear how that freaking puts it in my hotbar. Okay, boom, boom. There we go. I should also store the emeralds before I forget. Yeah, the hunger is definitely much better than it was before. Look at how slowly it runs out. Or how much slower. I still would have preferred if it was even slower than this, but hey, this is definitely much better than it was before. Alright. Store these first. Hardly any emeralds, that really sucks. And over here, let's enchant this guy. Sweeping edge 3. Beautiful. Now this is the best sword it can be. It doesn't have knockback, but honestly I find knockback a little bit annoying, so that's fine. Uri gave you the location. I'm not actually sure what the location is when you use the default launcher, to be honest, so can't really help you out much with that. I should also get another shield, probably. So, now I need to... Well, first of all, let's mark this, even though I feel a little bit dirty for cheating in the sweeping edge, but whatever. Hey, the game is actually running very smoothly, like 80 FPS. 85 even. 90, wow. Very nice. Okay, so obtain sweeping edge, done. And we're also gonna do this today. The last item that we're actually missing is the Totem of Undying. So we're gonna be getting this today. So I guess I'll mark it already, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. We're gonna be getting more beacons tomorrow, actually. So since tomorrow is a Friday, and it's probably going to take me a long time to actually reach the Woodland Mansion and go back, I'll save this for next week. So tomorrow we're going to get more beacons. So I'll be grinding the Wither Skeleton farm for a while tomorrow. We're going to see how many beacons we can get within like a 2-hour stream. Hopefully at least one. And yeah, we'll go from there. And I still need to do this as well. I'll be doing this next week as well. So next week we have a pretty full schedule, so that's pretty good. Oh, I accidentally put my pork in there. There we go. Alright, what am I gonna need for this farm? I don't actually know how to do this. I really don't know how to do this. I guess I could just plonk down a freaking spawner and just deal with it that way. I don't know. Let me just get the spawner and spawn egg first. That's the most important thing. So I need a... I should probably organize these one of these days. I think today should be those day. That today should be that day. Evoker. Nah, I'm too lazy. I don't know. Just use the Explorer search function. It's gonna take a while because it's gonna browse the entire file system, but better than nothing. As long as you know what your world is named, you can just search for it that way, I suppose. Alright, let's see what blocks I have, what blocks I can use for this. I think I'm gonna make it like a very simple farm. We're just gonna kill them immediately. Hopefully they won't spawn too many Vexes though. So actually, Rai, do you know how the Totem of Undying even works? Like, do I have to kill the Evokers for them to drop it or not? I do have a looting sword, so that's also gonna help. Okay, I don't have that much glass. Yes, so I do have to kill them. Okay. Hello, Yellow. Welcome back. I don't think there's gonna be enough glass, but let's find out. I'm surprised that this game runs so well with shaders now. Like in 1.10 and actually no, I wasn't using shaders in 1.9, but in 1.10 and even 1.8 it was lagging a lot with shaders on. Now it doesn't run at 144 FPS, but it runs at 90 to 100, which is still way better than 60. Of course, you guys can't even tell, but I can, because my monitor is 144 Hertz. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right here. I think. No, I don't know. Don't rename your folders. The in-depth plus folder? What? I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, you're using the default launcher because of your dad. I forgot. There's a certified bro moment right there. To break all the things leading to it. Yeah, I think. I don't know, again, I haven't really used the vanilla launcher all that much. In fact, at all. I literally only looked at it and I'm like, nah, I'm not using this. And then I removed it. Alright. Let's make this a cube. I made it too big. Oh, that was a waste. I'm gonna go grab my Silk Touch pickaxe real quick. Okay, what is this? Probably nothing important. Okay, it is important. A little bit. Cool. I'll get it show up in installations? I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't. Best thing I can say is use Betacraft or MooTMC. Freaking convince your dad so you can download Betacraft or MooTMC. MooTMC is much easier to work with. You just add a new instance and you add the indef plus jar file to it. That's all you do. Yeah, Betacraft is literally one-click install. MooTMC is a little bit more complicated, but still much easier than the vanilla launcher. Not to mention that I think in the vanilla launcher you still won't even have sounds, even though it connects automatically to my repo. I think maybe the launcher itself blocks it or something, I don't know. Also, you could have just said simplest Rai instead of most simple. Most simple isn't necessarily wrong or incorrect, but simplest works best. Found a way to play Minecraft 1.5.2 in browser with an HTML file. Interesting. If I recall correctly, I think that's the last version that can be played in a browser. 1.6, I don't know if it ditches applets, but it definitely I think it does. I think applets are literally only so that you can run it in the browser. Hello Nasco, welcome back. It ditched them. Yeah, I figured. I'm pretty sure that's what applets are. I haven't really looked into it much. 1.6 ditches them. You played Classic Cube? I tried Classic Cube back in 20 something, 2019, 2020. I tried it back then. It's pretty cool. It definitely runs better than Vanilla Classic, because it's on written in C++. But I don't know. It's still like too limiting to me. I don't mean to boast, but I think Classic Plus surpasses it, because it also has basically the same blocks with slightly different textures as Classic Cube, like magma and ropes, but it also has a crap ton more. The only problem is it's an old mod and it runs like ass, because not only because of spaghetti code, but also because it's based on Vanilla Classic, which already runs like ass. So yeah, but content-wise, it's much better in my opinion. Is this symmetrical? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess we're gonna have a double door here. Let me go grab some more sand. Play it almost every day, I love it. Nice. Keep in mind, Larry, that even if you manage to get Betacraft and like play Classic Plus, for example, because I think you also wanted to play that, if you're on like a laptop or even on a desktop with an integrated GPU, It's, don't even bother. It's not gonna run well at all. So do keep that in mind. You actually need a relatively beefy PC to play Classic Plus. Because again, A, it has all the same issues as Vanilla Classic, and B, the addition of My Spaghetti code makes it even worse. So, be warned. God coded the word in Java. Hello, Stormov? I guess that's how you pronounce it. Welcome to the stream. Look at time in school. NES emulator. There's a lot of NES and Game Boy emulators that you can run in a browser, which just goes to show how much technology has evolved since then. Since like the 80s, you can literally emulate stuff from the 80s in your freaking browser of all things, which I just find fascinating. Just emulation in general has always been fascinating to me. Just the fact that it's even possible. I want the HTML file. I don't know, I can't really help you. I always preferred running running stuff locally. Because no Java. I wonder what language NES games are coded in. I think it's like very early, like near assembly level coding. I mean, practically every web page is an HTML file, Larry. Okay, that should be enough. I don't know how you do this, but being busy in life and having a dedicated Minecraft world with so many shit in it, and completion at your side as well. I don't really... I mean, I play this game for 2 hours every day, and this is limited, because once I'm in university, I won't be able to play this at all. And the other games, I'm also not going to be able to play once I'm in university. I literally only will be playing Thief 2 fan missions, because Thief 2 is freaking ancient. So even a toaster can run it. And Team Fortress 2. Because I'm pretty sure that my dad's laptop can run at least that, because it's a 2007 game. Those are the only two games I'll be playing there, and I won't be playing them on a regular basis either. So it just so happens that right now I have more free time because it's almost summer holidays, and I've been looking for an internship and all that jazz, and I don't even play all that much. Like, I only game for about an hour and a half every day, not including Minecraft. And Minecraft for 2 hours, and that's it. That's all I do. So it's always in the evenings. During the day I work on other random projects or uni stuff if applicable. Okay, get my buckets out. Hello Jonas, welcome back. How do I limit FPS in beta 1.9? There's an FPS limiter. I don't know why people keep asking me that. Right, well, this is Optifine, but it's like in performance, I think. There should be. Actually, no, this has proper VSync, I forgot. But there is an FPS limiter in beta 1.9. Unless you mean like proper VSync or something, in which case, yeah, you're gonna have to like make it yourself. It's very easy though. I can just use the OpenGL stuff. Just display.set vsync to true. Get out of my face, you bastard! Annoying. I freaking hate slimes with an absolute burning passion. Am I allowed to share images of your early Polyworld? Of course. The early Polyworld is up for download, Nasco. Did you not know that? I'm calling the police. Yeah, I swear on this channel. That's why it's not really suitable for kids. That's why literally every time I stream or upload a video, when YouTube asks me, is this suitable for children? And I always say no. Alright, now I have to wait 50 years for this. Fantastic. I mean, the very first images that you sent me on private. Yeah, sure. I don't see why not. The only thing I don't allow you to share, at least right now, Nasco, is the developer builds of InDev Plus. You can share those after the support for the mod ends. I don't care by then. Pre 1.30 download? No, I only uploaded the 0.30 download. I do have all the backups before 0.30 though, but I haven't really uploaded them because I don't really care enough. If you want them, you can become a Patreon. Link in the description. There you go, the shameless plug for today. Stream is a daycare, so it might be a bad idea. Kind of is. Linux laptop. I mean, you can install Linux on any laptop, Larry. You already know how technology works. You can install it on any PC that you want. There's nothing stopping you. In fact, Linux is much more lightweight than Windows is, so it actually runs on a much wider variety of hardware. Why not just upload the entire backups folder? Because it's not a backups folder, Potato. It's literally in every single instance I have of the world as it was last when I played that particular version. That's why. I don't feel like going through every single instance. That's like literally hundreds of instances, and grabbing the Word file or Word folder from there and just compiling it all into one. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. Even though I kind of sort of have the time right now, I don't want to do that mind-numbing task. I'm sorry. Also, welcome back to the stream, Potato. Special episode, you should show it. I don't know, maybe. Get a Windows laptop and Linuxify it. I want to get rid of all my stuff on my current PC. That is one of the main reasons why. You can always do a boot, yeah, as I said, but that's one of the main reasons why I haven't really made the switch to Linux yet. I kind of messed up by getting Windows 11 when I built this PC. Over a year ago by now. Wow, this PC is a year and a month old. Crazy. But yeah, it was a mistake getting Windows 11. I should have just gone for Windows 10, but I mostly got it because I still need it for for university. Some of the programs that I use in university aren't really available on Linux. But the moment I graduate or leave university is the moment I am going to fully migrate to Linux because I've had enough of Microsoft's BS. Proper way to download websites? If you mean like saving the HTML, you can. I think you can do that quite easily with Chrome. You can just right-click Save As and save it as an HTML file on your desktop. Linux Mint. I don't know what Linux I'll be running yet. I think I'll go for something simple at the start because I get overwhelmed easily. So I think I'll go for like Ubuntu at the very beginning. Okay, almost done here. Hello Alex, welcome back. I actually forgot I made you a moderator. I'm like, why is your name blue? Mint is simple and a lot like Windows, but good. I don't know. I'll look into it when the time comes. For now, I'm not really too concerned about it. It's so freaking hot in here. I really want to turn on my ceiling fan, but you guys are going to be able to hear it, so... sacrificing myself for you guys. Yep, I know to avoid pop. I'm definitely gonna do my research before I migrate to Linux. I'm considering either Mint or Ubuntu. I do eventually plan on going full out on Arc Linux, but until then, I want the simpler stuff. Why did my shift click not work? Come on. Okay, it's turning nighttime. I should sleep first. Ubuntu seems good though. Wasn't able to try Mint. And open YouTube Shorts. Interesting. Legacy Plus on Linux. Ironically enough, I think at least Classic Plus has some mouse issues on Linux and Mac. Because of Classic. I think InDev Plus should work though. Because again, the base of InDev Plus is obviously InDev, which is much more stable. Other than the Lighting Engine, of course. Lighting Engine is absolute garbage. But everything else about InDev is actually pretty stable. Frame rates, mouse, all that stuff. I also had a very good night's sleep last night. I went to bed at like midnight and I slept for 9 hours straight. Almost 10. I woke up at like 9:45, 9:47, something like that. So pretty good. I forgot to get a door. Hold the phone, I forgot to get a door. Honestly, Mac OS is good, but it's very walled off, which is not to my liking. Yeah, I mean, Mac OS is stable. At least was stable. I don't know how it is nowadays, but back in my day, it was like very stable, very secure, and you can still do a lot in it in terms of like productivity and whatnot. The problem is gaming, because there's almost no game support for Mac. Not to mention that Macs themselves have really crappy hardware, and B, as you said, it's very like in a walled-off environment. So it's not very good in terms of customizability and stuff like that. But unfortunately, like Windows is moving towards that as well, and it's even worse in a lot of other areas than Mac is. So I would honestly like, even if I wasn't a gamer, I would honestly freaking go for Mac. If I had the money and I wasn't a gamer, I would go for Mac over Windows by this point. I mean, I hate Apple as well, don't get me wrong. They also are scumbags like Microsoft, but at least their freaking stuff actually works, unlike Windows, which shits itself every single time I try to freaking open a file, for example. Steve Jobs' era was very good, yes. The original iPhone up to like the iPhone 5, all of those devices were great. Even though the iPhone 5 came out after Steve passed away, it was still pretty good. An excellent device with an excellent operating system to boot. And then it all started going downhill from there. I mean, the 5S was also pretty good, but the 6 and onwards have been an atrocity. Also, I forgot I need 2 doors. I don't have 1 jungle door, so I'm gonna get acacia doors or something. Should also deposit the glass as well. I went a bit overboard with the glass, but it can never have enough glass. I seem to use glass a lot for my builds. Because all people want is productivity and don't care about gaming. Yes, but even then, the other problem I have with Macs is they're way too expensive. They're like overpriced as hell. You know, before iPhone 10 came out. I mean, even iPhone 6 and onwards aren't really that innovative, if you think about it. I don't think there's even an iPhone 7, which is weird, but the iPhone 6 is basically just Apple chasing other trends, because Android devices were the first to introduce like bigger screens and all that. So Apple like copied that in with the iPhone 6, and the 6S is basically as you would expect. It's a freaking slightly better 6. I guess they had that like 3G touch or whatever it was, which is kind of neat, but way too gimmicky. So I think they even like removed it in the following iPhone models. Then the iPhone 8 is, I mean, my mom has an iPhone 8, but I don't think anyone talks about that. And the iPhone 10 is, again, they just copied Android, because by that point, almost all the Android phones were like with no physical buttons anymore. So I think the innovation with Apple stopped after the 5S, because the 5S was the first phone with a fingerprint scanner. There was an iPhone 7, oh, okay, and then 8. Yeah, there was no 9, okay. 3D Touch was amazing. They should not have removed it. I don't really see how it's any different, to be honest. What the hell? Okay, that was weird. Alright, let's see how well this is gonna work. It's probably too small. It's probably gonna spawn them outside, but oh well. Okay, we would spawn them in the light. Probably not. So move some of these torches and see. Oh well, I got one already. Wow, that was quick. These Vexes are kind of annoying. Oh, these guys give me emeralds? Evokers always drop totems. Holy crap, that's awesome. So now I have an emerald farm. This is so OP. I love this. I mean, they're a bit of a pain in the butt to fight because of these guys, but holy crap. Yeah, this is overpowered. It does feel like cheating, but I don't care. I got it quote-unquote legit, so... Okay, yeah, the Vexes are a little bit scary. And it seems to only spawn one of these guys at a time, which is good. Imagine if you made it into an actual farm, like your Blaze farm. I was considering that, Alex, but I'm not really sure if I have to, like... I'm not really sure if I have to, like, kill them to get the Totem of Undying. Do I? Or do they drop it even if they die by natural means? Because if they drop it, even if they die by natural means, I'm actually gonna edit this and just make it like the other farms where they're gonna drop down and die from fall damage. Not sure. Like one on fire. Light one on fire. It's kind of scary because I don't want them to spawn the Vexes. I want to kill them as quickly as possible. But it does seem to spawn only one of them at a time, which is very good. Because that way I don't get overwhelmed. Hoppers to make it even better. I don't feel like getting a bajillion hoppers right now. They're kind of expensive. Okay, so he always seems to spawn three of them at a time. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. The emeralds are very nice though. I can actually farm emeralds, which is OP as hell. I had no idea these guys actually drop emeralds. I can't get that XP from outside. That's a shame. The sweeping edge is also quite helpful here against these guys. Come on, charge at me. Come on. Oh my god. Now I know how Soybean feels when he fights the bats. Although I think these guys are even worse than the bats. The bats are pretty straightforward. They just beeline to you. These guys don't really do that. Wait, did he spawn underneath? Is there something underneath here? Uh-oh, it spawned 2 of them. That's not good. Uh-oh. Why do the Vexes deal so much freaking damage? Oh my god. Jesus Christ! Okay, I'm getting out of here. Let me collect this XP so that my armor repairs itself a little bit. A freaking zombie spawn there? Are you serious? Oh my god, these things are OP, Jesus Christ. Hello P-Man, welcome back. Oh, I hate Vexes. Holy crap. Why is he taking damage? Is he on fire or something? That was weird. Let's snipe this mofo. Let's not snipe this mofo. God, Vexes are so annoying, I swear to god. Okay. And a freaking slime! Slimes are literally the worst mob ever. Why did Notch add them? They were also useless for like the longest time. Okay, I might actually freaking die here. Yeah, so the Evoker farm is extremely OP, but also extremely dangerous. That's what I've learned from this. Thank god these guys drop XP as well, so I can actually repair my armor and other stuff. Vexes can stay forever. Oh, the totem. I do have a totem, I guess, yeah. So this farm is like insanely OP. I not only get emeralds for free, so I have a renewable source of emeralds, but also every single time I get a Totem of Undying, which is just crazy. Hello Aradia, welcome back. Phantoms, I haven't really experienced those yet, so far I would say these are the hardest and most annoying mobs. The Vexes. Or maybe not even the most annoying, they're just challenging. In an almost good way. They can be annoying if they overwhelm you like this. If there's too many of them. But they do keep me on my toes, which I appreciate. Not many mobs do that. How many emeralds do I have? 37 emeralds already, that's pretty good. I guess I'll keep going until I fill up my inventory with Totems of Undying and which is almost done, and have a stack of emeralds. Okay, let's throw this garbage away. Yeah, phantoms are just annoying, not hard. The Vexes are hard. Because I have to like track them. Yes, I did get the sweeping edge, I cheated it in. Because I was having none of it. God damn it, he managed to spawn them in. No emeralds? Come on. Why do they also have so much health? These guys should be like a one-hit kill, considering the evokers spawn 3 of them. And they're so tiny. Why do they have so much health? They should have like 5 HP max, in my opinion. I mean, I guess you only have like 1 evoker at a time, not several like I am, but come on. Okay, need to eat. How many times are we gonna be on 1.12? How much time, I think you mean. The entirety of July. 1 month in 1.12. So quite a lot of time. Because I need to get all of the advancements, which is gonna take a while. Oh wow, I'm actually full of full on these things. Alright, let's get out of here. Look at all these wither skeletons, oh my god. Jesus Christ, all these wither skeletons. I should probably clear them out. Okay, this is very scary. The freaking zombies! I can't see anything. Oh my god. Okay, good, the zombies are gone. No, 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 no. Okay, I did not think these farms through at all. Oh look, there's a wither skeleton skull over there. That's awesome. Oh. I don't want this stupid rotten flesh, all these bones, all this stones, all this coal. Give me the... Give me the skull, please! There we go. Any more around here? No? Okay. Just one. Crap. Yeah, something tells me I should increase the range of this. I should have like a tunnel going underneath. That would be a smart thing to do. Hello Camilla, welcome back. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. I'm gonna be doing this tomorrow. Okay, let's sleep. I might have asked you this before, or someone else might have asked you, but which textures do you prefer? The old textures or Joppa's new textures? You have not asked me before. I absolutely prefer the old textures. I think Joppa's textures look, for the most part, hideous. That being said, this item that I'm holding right now, the Totem of Undying, I think Joppa's texture is actually better. This one just looks weird as hell. There are a few Joppa textures I prefer, but for the most part I prefer the original. I have a question. What is it? Let's hear it. Okay, so this many Totems of Undying should be good. I don't know where to keep these things though. Either in the warehouse or in... Nah, let's keep them in here. Yeah, the new totem is much better. I don't know what Mojang was thinking with the old one. Okay, let's store our emeralds. Look at how many emeralds we got from that. That's crazy. If I cosplay Twitter Kanye... I don't even know what that is. I know Kanye West. Is it related to him? Never gives me wings. It's just a marketing slogan, Camilla. You just need one more Wither Skelly Skull. Okay. And these things go downstairs, actually. Looks like some kind of voodoo doll. I mean, voodoo doll, I think you mean, first of all. And second of all, isn't that kind of the point? Okay, oh wow. Yeah, let's let's have a dedicated chest for these things. Where did I get this iron sword from? I guess the zombie. This is useless to me. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of diamond pickaxes there. Wait, do I have I think I have a chest up here. Is it empty? Is that a scam? It was advertising. An advertising slogan. Okay, maybe I'll put them here for now. I don't really feel like making a dedicated chest for these things right now. I don't need one on me either. Dedicated chest, yeah, so at least a dedicated shulker box. Ah yes, shulker boxes. That's another thing I'm gonna be farming today. Shulker shells, so I can make a bunch of shulker boxes for personal use. Because I got all of the colors in the block museum now, but... Oh yeah, Almost forgot. I need one for the item museum. Let's go. Let's go. We have all of the items. That was incredibly easy. Make a chest. I will deal with that later. It's not a priority right now. So let me grab one of you guys. Let's also go upstairs to deposit this pickaxe. Yes, shulker farming. Boom. Okay. Let's go to the museum. Level 18 already, jeez. That is also a pretty decent XP farm, it seems. Camilla, that reminds me when I was a kid and I was like... I wanted a Ben 10 watch and my parents finally cave in and bought me one and I'm like, why is this not working? Why am I not turning into an alien? Fun times. I wanted to warn you, do not make a shulker spawner in the overworld, it will only end badly. Too late, Alex. Way too late. I already made one. And yeah, it does end up badly because they teleport all over the place. Yeah, I'll also be crafting rockets. Tomorrow I'll be farming wither skeleton skulls because I want to get a bunch of beacons tomorrow. But next week, on Monday, we're going to go on an adventure and try to find the Woodlands mansion. Did you hear about the missing Titanic submarine? Of course I did. I heard about it even before the Mudhar video. And they never despawn? Oh wow, okay. I was not expecting the never despawn thing. Because they spawn white. Like with a default metadata, so... Okay, I don't know where this should go. Probably like... in... it's not really in here though. It's not really a material, is it? Probably in special, to be honest. Yeah, let's put it in special. Yep, right here, special. Look at that, Totem of Undying. All the OP stuff are here. Alright, now we have everything. Now we can go and farm shulker shells. Now they don't have air. Yes, I read. Rest in peace is all I can say. Same thing, but I bought some Power Ranger sword. Oh man, it's crazy what imagination kids have. It's probably collapsed now. That's like one of the scariest deaths imaginable. Like deep in the ocean, being crushed to death by water pressure or drowning. It's just freaking terrifying, to be honest. He's the CEO, gets the karma he deserves for cutting costs on safety. Yes. Kind of bad to wish death on someone, but karma is a bitch, I guess. Look at how slowly the hunger bar runs out. This is so nice. Some is the most expensive grave. Absolutely. Hello, Soybean. Welcome back. Hey, Soybean. Now I know how you feel with the bats, because Vexes suck. They're so difficult to handle, especially when there's like more than 3 of them. But I would say that Vexes are more difficult than bats, because bats don't really like charge at you only sometimes. They're like always beeline towards you. I would say Vexes are more like harpies. Come on, boy or girl? Absolutely a girl, because the name Camilla is a girl's name. The other people don't buy, but the guy responsible deserves it. I mean, a bit of a hot take, but I don't really care about billionaires. Like, I don't know why, I just can't feel remorse for billionaires. Like, the richer a person is, the less remorse I have for them. So I don't really care all that much. It's a shame for the family, of course, but It is what it is. The billionaires themselves are also kind of sort of to blame for even like going through with this, because there were enough red flags in this thing to like have second thoughts, but no, they went through with it anyway, so it's kind of their fault as well. Get vexed, yes. Event of the century. Iron lung sales go up. Oh wow, nice. Hobbies are pain because they can't play games. I fought them briefly in survival, no less, when I was testing them, and I didn't find them too bad. But maybe because I actually know how they work. For a long time you didn't know how they work. I think after you found out, you had a bit of an easier time with them. I already answered your question, Camilla. Girl. Your name is literally a girl's name. If not, then I guess I don't know anything about names. Okay, I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. Not too many. I would say like 3 to 5 sugar boxes should be good. Though it's sad that they don't spend so much money on saving a few people, while hundreds of people drowned after a migrant boat capsized in Greece. Exactly, like, especially if these rich people didn't really donate to charity or anything, they just spent money on themselves, they kind of deserve it, to be honest. Families get over it, I'm sure, since they suddenly own $1 billion usually. You never get over someone's loss. You can't really say that. Money can help, like, mitigate the sadness, but it can't really remove it entirely. I forgot to get ladders. Hold on. We're talking about the submarine, so I mean... the Titan submarine. Some university, a girl leaked not safe for work of 60 girls by installing hidden camera, and then she blamed it on some random guy whose face was plastered over national TV. What the hell, man? This is why I don't trust women. Holy crap. Women can be crazy and scary. Heard it here, folks. Gabe Ann had one of the only subs he could rescue the people in the sub. Wait, really? Wow. Gabe and Based. Based as hell. Okay, what am I coming here for? Ah yes, ladders. Ladders, and let's also skip the night. Money definitely can't fix a life being lost. Exactly, money cannot bring back the dead. What submarine? So I mean, how can you not know? Have you been living under a rock? Literally, it's all over the news and the entire internet has been talking about it for the past few days. Basically, a submarine full of billionaires went missing while looking for the Titanic, and it's presumed that they've run out of air and were crushed by now. They were never found. So basically, 5 billionaires and the founder of the company that made the submarine basically died. So why didn't he send it to help? And if he did, why didn't it work? I mean, Potato, keep in mind that the problem is finding them, like locating them, not rescuing them. Because you're basically looking for a needle in a haystack by that point. The mother work most time. I mean, 2 hours of internet access is enough. I literally saw it. It was literally the first thing I saw when I woke up. I hate how these things freaking teleport on the roof. It was literally made of garbage, yeah. There's a basis for a sub in Subnautica, interesting. Last thing, I don't know. Freaking wonder where it all where it all went wrong. Where the hell is this guy? Uh-oh. Is he like behind? Aha. Come on. This is very annoying. This situation is literally Iron Lung. Yes, it is. Usually the sun. To stream an indie mod. He has more than 2 hours. Because he also works on some other stuff for like an hour before bed. Yeah, he streams the best mod ever, so that's a good excuse. The best in-depth mod of all time. I don't mean to boast, but it literally is, because the only other in-depth mods are either too small to compete or way too different. This is like in-depth plus is basically the only like BTA style mod for in-depth. Iron Lung is a short horror game. RG, you should try it out. Hello, Vector, why must you say that? Are you into black metal now? I have a window. What are you sitting on a window? You have like a sunroof? Is it free? No, I think it's $5. RG. $5 without sales though. You can get it very cheap on sales. Like $1 essentially. Okay, I need to get these other guys. I should probably take a Tunnel of Undying with me when doing this in case this happens. Alright, you know what? I'm only gonna get one more. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Come on, run out already! Jesus Christ, no! Oh. My god, this armor is a freaking lifesaver, literally. Okay, let's get the frick out of here, because this is ridiculous. I hate those things. I hate how they freaking curve. Okay, 4 of these should be enough for now. I don't think I'm gonna need that many. Let's just go and craft them. And I guess after that I'll get some Wither Skelly Skulls. Too bad I don't have a credit card, rip. I don't know how that's good, Vector. Okay. Need a chest. There we go. 4 shulker boxes. So much pain for only 4 shulker boxes. I should probably move the shulker farm as Alex suggested. Because that is not working out at all. Who would you fight, historical figure, dead or alive? Either Hitler or Stalin. Oh wait, actually no, Putin. Because Hitler and Stalin, even though they did a lot of bad for the world, it was in the past. I'm selfish. Right now, I would say Putin. Okay, so 4 shulker boxes. Should I get more? How many shulker boxes do you reckon I'm gonna need? Alex. I don't really know. Also, I hate how these things don't actually stack when they're empty. Today has been really weird. How come? What makes it weird? I have to go now. Alright, see ya, Soybean. Thanks for stopping by. Let me store these. At least 2 dedicated to totems. Well, I have 4. Helen Keller. I forgot who that is. Embarrassingly enough. Okay. Oh man, I'm sweating like crazy. Oh yeah. I don't really need a slime farm, do I? But I do need a magma cube farm. I guess we can do that today. Yeah, let's do that. I guess I'll just kill the slimes manually. It's like the best way. I won't really grind any of that though. I'll just build it real quick. Just to have it. Blind and deaf go. Why would I want to fight a blind and deaf go? So the chat has been weird things going on in Mod Station. That's about it. I mean, Mod Station mostly because of that one weirdo developing that one mod. I really don't get it. They claim, or he, because we do actually know his gender, he claims that it's like the freaking better than Minecraft. That's literally the name, and even dares compare it to BTA and says that it's like better than most mods except maybe BTA. And yet, what does it add? From what I've seen, it doesn't really add anything, just some random crap, and the textures make it actually look freaking worse than a Minecraft clone. So I really don't know what the deal is with that. Easy win. Because you could easily beat her. In this hypothetical, if you lose, it'll probably be bad. I don't want to fight a woman, let alone a blind and deaf woman. Seems kind of unethical. Alright, let's make a one of these. These aren't even farms by now. These are literally just freaking spawn chambers. Where these things spawn and I kill them the moment they spawn in. I don't even know why I'm encasing this in glass, by the way. But here we are. Think of the free XP. This mod is worse than adventure. Yes. See what you did there? His mod is much worse than Minecraft Renewed. Because at least like with Minecraft Renewed, there is actually a clear goal with that one. It doesn't just add random stuff. The developer thinks about stuff like balance and whatnot. And I mean, sure, it runs like hell, and he knows, and he's very stubborn about a lot of things, but at least he tries. Fight Einstein. Make a bet that if you win, you get all his stuff. YouTube is being 1984. What's happening? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's actually perfect. Okay, and let's put the spawner here. And put the magma cube. There we go. Sweeping edge is so freaking useful. Holy crap. Alright, and there we go. We have all of the farms now, except the slime farm, because I don't really care about a slime farm, at least not right now. I'll make one eventually, but for now I don't really care. I'm gonna sleep, because why not, and I'll keep this on me. And let's farm some wither skelly skulls then, I guess. I was planning to do this tomorrow, but why not do it now? Oh, there we go, another one. Yeah, we can actually fight the Wither already. Nice. He has the most stuff in the wallets. Try to say Helen Keller is a sock always when YouTube thinks it's insanely vulgar. Bruh. I hate how I'm getting these swords because of the looting though. That is very annoying. Also, this is a very efficient coal farm as well. So I'm also getting coal out of the ordeal, which is great. Another skull, nice. Think hard enough. If I think hard enough, what? I presume we're gonna finish that sentence. These swords are so annoying, these stone swords, holy crap. Actually, let's use this as an opportunity to repair the shovel a bit. To repair useless a little bit. I should probably put carpets on top of these, so that they don't spawn on top of them. And then end up not doing anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. After I kill these guys, I'll go and get some carpets. And also get rid of these stupid stone swords. This is like the most annoying bit. Coal is very nice. Bones, not as much. I don't need that many bones right now, but still pretty alright. But the stone swords are literally worthless to me. Ganya would be a great choice too. I mean, it is the it will be the most watched boxing match ever. I don't know why you even are discussing this stuff. Like it seems kind of dumb to discuss stuff like this. Who needs large coal veins and mining gameplay when you can stand still and left click every second or so? Exactly. We're doing it the method way. Like it or not. Okay, I'm also gonna throw away the shield. It's pretty much a goner now. Also this. Alright, let's go store some of this stuff, and I also wanted to get some carpets. Apparently the Minecraft movie is beginning filming on August 7th. Oh god. How the hell are they gonna make a movie out of a game like Minecraft? I really don't understand. I'm not looking forward to it at all, because I don't even get it. Okay, bones. I'm gonna make these into bone meal. I guess, yeah. I just don't really see the point of it. Like, why fighting? Could have just mentioned historical figures about all this weirdness. Would be watched about the same, and you're beating up an evil dictator to boot. Yes. It did peak at InDev, in my opinion. InDev is my absolute favorite phase. And nothing's gonna change that. Minecraft, oh god, please no! Minecraft story mode is like so cringe. I would lose if Putin cheats. If Putin doesn't cheat, keep in mind he's an old man. So as long as I get a little bit fit, I think I have a decent chance. I do admit I'm out of shape, but again, if I get in shape, I think I have pretty good chances. He's also literally a dwarf. He's like so freaking short. Alright, let's start this other stuff. Like a repeated cave game tech test. Absolutely. He's black belt in judo. I did not know that. Well, that changes things a little bit. But if I work hard enough, I'm sure I can beat him. Question is, am I gonna work hard enough? Answer is probably no. Alright, let's go and keep farming. I'll keep grinding these wither skeleton skulls until basically the end of the stream, to be honest. And tomorrow we'll grind withers and we'll get some beacons going. I'd be scared to fight Putin. First of all, he's a Russian. I mean, I guess. Secondly, he's a hunter. Thirdly, have you seen the animes of him wrestling a bear? What about Biden? Biden is funny. He has dementia. Sleepy Biden. Sleepy Joe. Oh god, one of them spawned already. Place down the carpets quickly. Quickly, I say. Okay. Now we fight. How did you hit me? Come on. Ice cream. Cheats. I don't know how these guys are still hitting me. Another one. Nice. I'm gonna get a lot of these. He's gonna take himself out in one way or another soon. Oh wow, that is kind of dark. He'll forget his dementia pill. I've noticed a recent trend with US presidents, like candidates being always like so freaking old. The last young one was Obama. Then you had Trump, then Biden, and it looks like it's again Trump and Biden for next year. Whatever happened to like the young politicians? It's like a real shame. There should be like an upper limit as well, like an upper age limit. I know there's a minimum age limit, which is like I think 35 or 40 or something, but there should also be an upper, like 70 at most. Because Biden is like way above 70, I think he's like 72, and if he is president again, he's gonna be president until like he's 76 or something. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Why do your presidents have to be so old? Literally living fossils. Actually, yeah, I think it's 35, because I think Kennedy was 36, I believe. He was the youngest president, I know that much. I do know my US presidents to a degree. Also, I hate the wither effect because I literally can't see my health. I think that's the point, but still. Biden and Trump are absolutely getting too old. At least Biden is somewhat peaceful. Trump tends to like mouth a lot. He hates China, he hates Mexico, he hates everyone that is an American. Yeah, Kennedy was like one of the most beloved presidents. From what I know. That was 2 wither skeleton skulls, that's pretty good. This is not a very good XP farm, let me tell you, because I keep taking damage from these guys. Another one, oh my god, I'm getting so many wither skeleton skulls thanks to looting free. Look at this, I already have 5. This is crazy. Old equals experience is true to some degree, but you know, if you're too old, that's also bad. Because you know, you're not all there in the head when you're too old. I think the best age for a president is 35 to 60 years old. Is the best age for a president. Yes, he was. Potato. Just bad hard graphics. Bruh. Definitely a bruh moment right there, Alex. Lincoln. How old was Lincoln? Because I know he's like one of the best presidents that America has ever had. He ended slavery, which is very commendable. How the hell are these guys hitting me? I really should extend this platform, but if I extend this freaking platform above me, I also need to extend the room, and that's gonna be too much work. And I'm also gonna waste 4 of these spawners. Actually, no, I'm not, because I can just light them up, I guess, but still. Too much work, I'm too lazy. I'd rather take the hits. I guess I'll keep going until I run out of food. Another scary bomb. Man, mending on armor is like the most OP thing. I swear to God. He was 55, 58. I mean, yeah, 58 is still a good age for a president. As I said, I think the best age for a president is 35 to 60 years old. Maybe 65 at most, but I would go with 60. But above 70, absolutely not. Kanye West for president. Oh my God, please no. I don't know the age of any of presidents. I know that Kennedy was, I think, 37. 36 or 37. He was 56 when he was killed. Ah, okay. How old was Obama when he got elected? I'm getting so many skulls, this definitely feels like cheating, and it kind of is, but I don't care. This beats going to the nether every single time to that cursed fortress, only to get like 1 or 2 skulls for the entire stream. Look, I already have 7. 8 now. 35 to 40-year-old president. Well, there's no candidates, unfortunately. I don't know why young people are so scared of politics. But here we are. Alright, let's do this to free up some inventory space. Look how much inventory space that freed up. Theodore Roosevelt. Yeah, he was also very good, I think. Isn't he also on Mount Rushmore? I can never remember all 4 presidents in Mount Rushmore. I know that Lincoln, Washington, and I think Roosevelt are there, but I can never remember the 4th one. 47 when he became president. Yeah, that's not too bad. Seems like the average age. He didn't look 47, he looked like 30 something. Italy's dictator has a daughter in power. I don't really follow Italy politics. Obama looked 60 when he stopped being president. Yes, he did. He looked so much older. I guess all the stress got to him. All the stress for being president. It is a stressful job, admittedly. That's probably why there's not that many young candidates anymore. They, like, the recent generations can't really handle stress all that well. Me included. I'm also guilty of that. He aged like 30 years during his time, absolutely. Okay, the shovel is repaired. Let's repair the bow. As long as I don't die, I should be good. Oops. I don't know why I instinctively went to pick up that arrow. I'm so not used to the bow having infinity. I have 10 freaking skulls. This is definitely way too OP. I'm not gonna have to do this very much by the looks of things. I'm gonna get most of the skulls that I'm never gonna need right now. Which is freaking crazy. All the stress of 8 years as a president. Isn't it only 4 years? Oh, I guess you're talking about his case, okay. His face tells you the whole story from before and after pictures. Absolutely, yeah. I don't think he was even a candidate after his second mandate, right? When Trump got chosen. I don't think he was a candidate even. For a third mandate. Can we not get political in chat, please? This is a Minecraft stream. I don't know why it always has to go either like political or existential. Hello, X-Files. I'm just gonna call you X-Files. Hello, X-Files. Welcome to the stream. This is getting too political, yes. Everyone sucked. End of story. All politicians are the same. Biggest oxymoron. Honest politician. Love that. Not gonna lie, who does this started from my desire to fight Helen Keller. Still don't get why you would want to fight a blind and deaf woman. Seems kind of messed up. Unless she was like evil or something. And deserves it. Level 30. Wow, I can enchant new stuff. I'm probably gonna enchant some books, because why not? There's nothing else to spend XP on anyway. See what I get. Why are wither skeletons here? Because I have wither skeleton spawners, and these are obtained completely legit in survival mode. You are new, I see, X-Files. This is the Polyworld. This is where I get basically a whole bunch of unobtainable stuff in survival mode that normally you wouldn't be able to obtain by way of upgrading through versions. And some versions have like quirks to them that allow me to get... So, for example, the spawners I actually got from InDev. If you're familiar with InDev, in some InDev versions they spawn you with like an InDev house which has all the items in the game. And one of the items happens to be the water spawner block, which shares the same ID as the monster spawner in later versions. So when I converted those worlds, I based all of those water spawners converted to monster spawners. So that's how I got those. And then I changed what these spawn to wither skeletons by getting wither skeleton spawn eggs using a command block that allows me to change to creative mode at any time. And that command block I got using crossword commands, which is a glitch in 1.8. Probably a lot to take in, but that's basically how I got all this. That's what's going on. I'm currently farming for wither skeleton skulls, obviously, to fight a bunch of withers, because I want to get more beacons. And let me tell you, this is much better and easier than going to the Nether Fortress every single time. And only getting about 3 to 5 skulls for my trouble for the entire duration of the stream. I've only been doing this for about 20 minutes and I already got 10 skulls. Which just proves how efficient this is. Now that lens flare, that is... Holy crap, I can see the sun through items. That's weird. Very nice, bruh. Yeah, the water spawners are the ones that become monster spawners, Alex. And the lava spawners become wooden stairs. Not as useful. 10-page chapter in class 7 which came in final exams. That is kind of immature to hate on a historical figure just because you have to study about him. Especially if they were actually like a good historical figure, not like Hitler or Putin or Stalin or whatever. Ow. How the hell are these guys hitting me? This is so unfair. I say as I complain about literally having the easiest freaking wither skeleton farm in existence. There's no satisfying me. If it's Hitler or Mother Teresa, what the hell, man? At the end of the day, I'm sorry to say this, but at the end of the day, it's your fault for not studying and preparing for the exam. Not the fault of the historical figures that they literally changed the world. Especially in the case of Mother Teresa for the better, when they changed the world, and you have to study about them. Because it is important to know. Life lessons with method. Only in the Polyworld streams. Look at how many freaking bones and coal I have. This is a very efficient coal farm as well, jeez. Oh, hello. Let's just fight Adam and Eve at this point. Yeah, let's just stop humanity from ever being created. Ironically, that would solve a lot more problems. Another skull, finally. That was... Oh, I have 12 actually. I thought that was the 11th one. It's been a while since I gotten one. I guess I didn't notice the 11th. I passed the exam. Yeah, but you hate on Keller because you had to study about her. Even though you passed the exam, still it's like freaking teenager talk. Like I remember when I used to hate German. And even to an extent Germany when I was a dumbass teenager just because I had to study German. This is literally the same thing, but I was like that when I was a teenager, not as a 20-year-old, which I think you are. I think you mentioned you go to college or something. If you're a teenager, then I guess that's understandable. You grow up eventually. Old man method coming out, yes. Ironically, like it's a joke. Well, I apologize, I have autism, so I can't really understand some jokes. Method lore, yes. Because a lot of teenagers are like that. They just hate the subject that they're forced to study, or things about the subject that they're forced to study. That's like very common. I've seen like a lot of people complain about stuff. Even like IDIAC, they're not here right now, but IDIAC hates chemistry. But I'm pretty sure they're not gonna hate it anymore once they grow older. 14 wither skulls. I'm gonna be fighting so many withers tomorrow. It's freaking crazy. I should look around before I go out to pick stuff up. There's probably a better way to do this with like using water or something, but too lazy. I don't really like working on farms or even farming for that matter. This is good. This is basically gonna be the only farming I'll be doing for a while, because next week, as I said, I'll find the Woodlands Mansion on Monday. I'll go back. I'll come back home on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I'll be expanding the back rooms. And Thursday and Friday, I don't know what I'm gonna do on those days. I need to think of something to do. Oh, that guy dropped nothing. That's rare. Like a bedrock chamber that suffocates them. I already have a bedrock chamber, Alex, but it has to be big enough to spawn them. I don't really need like an easier way to deal with withers, because I already have like a very easy way to deal with them. It's like no big deal. And yes, I do have bedrock idea. It's again from the in-depth house chests. They contain bedrock as well. They had one of every block in the game. Except dirt for some reason, and diamond blocks and diamond ore. Those are the only like blocks that were missing from the chests. Otherwise they had all the other blocks in the game. Kind of OP. Okay, I'll keep doing this until my inventory fills up with stuff. Because I don't need this many, like even this many skulls is honestly kind of OP. Kind of too much. I don't think I even have like enough iron and gold blocks to build this many beacons, ironically. And we are gonna have some time left, so I guess I could do like a very quick tour of the Indev area, Aradia, because I don't think you're familiar with Indev, are you? If you're not familiar with Indev, I'll do a quick tour of the Indev area. Because I'm almost done here, as you can see. Once my inventory fills up, I'm done, and we're gonna have a bit of extra time, so might as well do a quick tour of my surroundings. You can summon the Wither 5 times. I did not know that. No, I'm not familiar. Yeah, I figured. You'll see it in a bit. Appreciate. You're welcome. It's good to be caught up with what's going on here. I could even like boot up an in-depth version and show you directly as well if I have enough time. We'll see. I honestly feel like booting up in-dev again. I freaking love in-dev. In-dev is my favorite development phase of Minecraft, in case you couldn't tell. Even though in-dev plus is gonna be an even bigger mod than in-dev plus, in-dev plus is probably gonna remain my favorite just because it's freaking in-dev but actually complete. Oh. Oh, based on how many skulls I have. Okay. Yeah, 5 beacons is a lot. I don't think I'm even gonna have enough, like, blocks for that. But we'll see. Another skull. Nice. 16 skulls. Oh, my inventory is almost full. I guess I could get rid of the stone swords. But, and come back. But, honestly, I think this many skulls should be enough. I don't like to disclose where I'm from, but I live in the Czech Republic. Right, should I stop here? Actually, no, let's keep getting bones and coal. Until I'm completely full on those, and then I'll stop. American. I'm absolutely not American. Wait until 1.12 for some of the wither fights because of the advancements. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna save at least one wither fight for the advancement. Because I don't want to do this again anytime soon, because this is it's a lot more efficient than getting skulls the regular way, obviously, but it's still a little bit scary, because it's not the most efficient farm in the world. That is what you thought. Interesting. I don't even have an American accent. I clearly have an Eastern European accent. And that's as far as I would say. I come from Eastern Europe. If I was American, I would be streaming like much later, because right now it's noon in the East Coast it's noon, and in the West Coast it's like morning. The way you talked about American politics, I was always interested in America. I don't even know why. I just always found it fascinating. I think America has a great nature. And I find the history of America quite fascinating. Alright, that's good enough. Let's catch some Z's, store this stuff, and we'll do a very quick tour for Aragia before we end it off. Well, alright. Not really. I don't really know more about America than you, Alex. But I do know more than a lot of Europeans do. That much is certain. Like, For example, my mom, she knows a lot about history and whatnot. She's very smart. But I was honestly surprised when I found out she actually didn't know about the whole protest that Americans did before the Declaration of Independence was signed. How they sabotaged that one boat. How they like threw all of the tea from that one British boat into the sea. I think it's called the Tea Party or something. I forgot what it's called, but she didn't know about that at all. For example, and I did. So Alex is American, yes. Alabama. Hey, aren't you like from Texas, Alex? The state right below that. Isn't that Texas? Again, I don't really know where most of the states are. I know that Texas is like at the very south. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest state, but it's at the south. It's like with the border of Mexico and I know California, of course, Florida, and I guess the Dakotas. I kind of know. And Alaska and Hawaii, of course. Those are like the easiest because they're not even in mainland US. And I also know that Alaska was like purchased from Russia. Russia sold Alaska to the US. I don't know if it was during the Cold War or before or after, but I do know that Russia sold it to the US. And I'm not sure about the Hawaii origin story. 45 coal blocks, that's insane. From just, what was that, like 20, 40 minutes? About 40 minutes of grinding. That is a very good source of coal. I still think I prefer mining for coal though. 22 wither skulls. It costs 3 skulls for a single wither. That's 7 fights. 7 wither fights right there. That is crazy. I'm never gonna keep at least one of them for 1.12 though. I won't fight 7 withers tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'll fight probably 5 withers, get 5 beacons, and I'll leave the rest for the future. I think that's a good course of action. That's a good plan. All right, this coal is gonna have to go somewhere else. Texas is the second biggest. Alaska is the biggest. I always thought Alaska is slightly smaller than Texas. Weird. Let's craft this into bone meal and store it. Get my bone meal back up. I don't even need to trade like with farmer villagers, so I don't even need all this bone meal anymore, ironically, because I can also farm emeralds, thanks to the evoker farm. Freaking crazy, I literally have everything that I could possibly need. Like, the game is practically playing itself now. Louisiana, right next to Texas, ah yes. Alabama below would be Gulf of Mexico, maybe Florida. New Orleans. My relatives lives there, nice. Not from New Orleans, but somewhere around South Louisiana. I'll give more info for privacy reasons. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me put this coal away. I'm gonna enchant 2 books, because why not? I have 36 levels, I wanna see what I get. The only city I know is Louisiana. I don't really know any cities in Louisiana, to be honest. RIP negative stack, by the way. Alright, let's enchant the book and then we'll do a very quick tour during the last 15 minutes. I should also get more food. I don't have books here though. I can enchant 2. 1 lapis left. Amazing. Alright, let me grab books. I have books downstairs, thankfully. I'm out of leather though. I'm gonna have to slaughter some cows soon. Okay, let's see what we get. Fortune. Fortune 2, that's terrible. Efficiency 4. Do you always get only 1? Can you not get like multiples? That kind of sucks. Oh well. You should be able to get multiples. Look, I have this one has 2. That was terrible. I'm almost tempted to enchant another one, but I don't think I'll do that. Pull off a convincing accent. Are you sure about that? Every single American friend that I have has told me that I have a Eastern European accent. They can't really pinpoint from where, but it sounds Eastern European. I think it's more like my pronunciation is more American than anything. Just because I watch a lot of American YouTubers. I wish I was in the US, to be honest, idea. I mean, US also has a lot of problems, but Europe is going to shit in a handbasket. You can get mood posts. So that was like the worst luck ever, essentially. Great. Hard thunderstorms are hitting Germany now. We had thunderstorms here last night. I was a bit worried that the power would go out when I was streaming, but thankfully that did not happen. Right, so everything is repaired. Oh yes, I need a shield. I don't feel safe about a shield. Let me grab a shield and then we'll do a quick tour of the in-dev area. Probably only the in-dev area though, Aradia, because I don't think I'll have enough time to do a tour of the classic area. And obviously not in-dev or anything beyond, because there's a lot of stuff beyond the confines of the main base. Louisiana. But you get quite close. Nice. Alright, let me grab some food. I think I'm running quote-unquote low on food. And by low I don't mean actually low, but I am running out. Yes, I definitely am running out, as you can see. I do have some steak and chicken left that I can eat. A little bit of mutton and fish as well, but yeah, not as much. Oh, and bread, of course. Right. Well, now I'll be stacking up food here, because I no longer need to trade with villagers, because I can just get infinite emeralds. Amazing. I'm so freaking happy right now, guys. You have no idea. That I can keep all my crops. I'm so greedy. I would rather keep all of my crops than trade with the villagers. Even though I don't even need them for anything. Like, most of them are terrible. I do need carrots, though. So I'm definitely gonna farm some carrots soon. Because I want to craft... Once I'm out of meat, even though I can easily get more meat by just slaughtering animals at my animal farms, I can just keep getting golden carrots. Because I think golden carrots have the best saturation in the entire game. So it's quite smart to use golden carrots in the future. Thunderstorm's wave will go until your country. I don't know how it's called in English again. You mean it's gonna come here? Yeah, it probably will. We did have some warnings. You're living in poverty-ridden area of my city that is my dream. Also get hyped by the dollar store items my relative sends us. That is sad. I really hope you get out of there. Anyway, this right here, Aradia, is a wall of permanently lit furnaces. There's nothing in these furnaces, but they're lit. I got this from the Beta 1.6 test build free chests, which are back at home. I forgot to show those off. Those chests contain one of every single item in the game, all the way up until Beta 1.6, obviously. So these I got from there, and I placed these down because these actually disappeared in some version. I think it was 1.8, I forget. So yeah, and these right here, these chunks that you've already seen several times, this is all flat, and this is one of the in-dev worlds. This is the in-dev flatlands, I like to call them, and I just build random stuff here. I built mostly farms. I have this random roller coaster. I have the shulker farm there, which is a bit of a nightmare to deal with. I have a ghast farm, because why not? I have this battle tower here going to the height limit, because I had a whole bunch of netherrack that I didn't know what to do with. I have a desert temple. I have a statue of myself. I have a dirt pyramid. That's where most of the farms are. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Over here, this is one of the many in-dev houses. So, in in-dev, the worlds are finite. And you always spawn with an in-dev house. So this was generated in this version of in-dev. And this is naturally generated. I did not build this. But if you go down here, I have some strip mines that I used earlier, and also a bedrock chamber where I fight withers. But I'm not gonna go there yet because you get to see that tomorrow. In fact, instead I'm gonna go sleep. Lit all the time. That's not a bug. Lit furnaces literally use a separate block ID than regular furnaces. So once you start smelting something, it becomes a separate block ID temporarily. And that's because it needs to emit light. You can't really emit light with metadata. So it's literally an entirely separate ID. That's just technicalities of the game. I make mods for the game in case you didn't know, so I know all this stuff. Golden carrots have best saturation, but pork chops are arguably equally as good as they give 1 extra hunger, but 1 less saturation point. The golden carrots give 1 less hunger than pork chops, but +1 saturation. So, which one is better then, Alex? Once you have to stop for university, you should make another world tour if you're able to find time. I don't think I will, Potato, because there's at least 3 videos that I want to make during the summer. I'm going to start making them starting July, so I don't think I'll have time, unfortunately. Yeah, so basically all these in-dev chunks, all these in-dev worlds, they were like individual worlds. I basically mashed them into one and then converted it to inv-dev, and from inv-dev onwards, every time I update, the world updates automatically. But I had to, because in-dev is finite levels and each level is like one individual file, I had to take all of those individual levels, mash them into one, and get this. So these floating islands here are also generated in in-dev. They're another in-dev world. Let's go over them right now. And they were generated in the hell theme. That's why they don't have any grass and there's lava underneath. Although I did add the lava myself. Using MC Edit. Using an external program. I haven't been to these in-depth chunks in so long. This is kind of nostalgic. You can make it emit light with metadata in 1.13 plus. Well, yeah, but that's the flattening. Before the flattening, you can't. That is why the glowing mushroom blocks, like the glow mushroom caps in in-depth plus, they don't really. They don't really glow, because I use metadata for that, because I wanted to save on block IDs. I try to find a way for it to work, but unfortunately the way lighting works is just impossible. Personally, I go for pork chops since I only need to eat 2 or for 8 full hunger meat sticks. Okay. Doesn't it corrupt them worlds? There is a bit of corruption. I haven't had that many issues, surprisingly. A lot of people have. But personally, the only issue I had was my TNT chest getting removed for literally no reason. So that's why I had to cheat in TNT, because I forgot to move them over. If you get down to 3 full hunger points and can't sprint anymore, it could take 3 carrots to get full hunger again. Okay, so I'm probably gonna stick with pork then, Alex. I mean, after 1.13, all furnace types and lamps and stuff like that use block states, and only the lit state emits light. So metadata works for light. Yeah, but the game by that point doesn't really use block IDs anymore. It uses the naming system, whatever. I don't really know. But yeah, floating hell. So basically, in-dev has these like presets. This is one of the combinations. There's a theme and there's a type. This is the floating type hell theme, and was generated in this version of in-dev, quite an early version. And this is a snow biome, ironically enough, even though it's hell, so that's why there's so much snow here. But if I can find my way around here, which apparently I cannot. God, I haven't been here in so long. Okay, it's this way. So right here, I built this in survival mode, this massive castle. I built this in in-dev. It was a pain in the ass to build this in in-dev, because in-dev has a lot of limitations. So I built this in in-dev, and there's also a test portal here that I built. I think it was in creative mode, I don't remember. But yeah, I built this castle, and right here is the sign. It was built in a much later version of in-dev, and right over here you can see that there's missing blocks for some reason. This is concerning. Why are there missing blocks here? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to repair this. It's a good thing I came here. But yeah, this is one of the in-depth houses, and this one looks different. As you can see, it has mossy cobble, and that's because this is from a much earlier version, and there were chests here, but they vanished because of the conversion. But in these versions of in-depth, these mossy cobblestone houses, they have chests in them with all of the items in the game. But again, the chests vanished for literally no reason. And also chests here for some reason as well. I had chests here that I placed. So that is very weird. I don't know what's happening here. I guess there was a bit of corruption going on. But yeah, you can even go like upstairs. And there's a bunch of stuff upstairs. There's also a very nice view up here. So right here you have a bedroom over there. You have a living room, a kitchen, and over here is the absolute top. And I'm not really gonna go over all of these because it's gonna take too long. Like we're already almost at the end. I'm just gonna go back and yeah, I'm gonna have to repair this temple. But from over here you can see most of the in-depth. So right there we have an in-depth island, a hell island, and over there you can't really see it, but over there we have the original in-depth island that I made. It was the first in-depth world that I ever made for this Polyworld, and it has the original in-depth house that I built myself. I guess we could go there as well, but no more than that, because I want to repair this and I also want to end off the stream without going too much over time. Okay, so this wall seems to be safe. I'm gonna go grab some cobble and repair this. I was not expecting this. That is very bizarre. I don't know how or why that happened. Spit on my freaking screen again. I really need to clean my screen soon. I keep forgetting. I gotta sleep right now, but I will still wait for you to finish the tour. Alright, I'll try to make it quick. I'll just go and show you my the in-depth house that I built. Because it was generated in a version of in-depth that didn't even have the in-depth house yet. The only version of in-depth that doesn't have the in-depth house and that actually saves. Converted the in-depth world, the blocks were given GV that are invalid in 1.8 plus. So it got deleted. I have no idea why. Why the cobble? It makes no sense. Cursed place. I fixed the old biomes by converting all pre-alpha to 1.2 terrain with plains biome. I could have done that, Alex, but I didn't want to. I wanted to preserve it as vanilla as possible. So whatever biome I get, I deal with it. How many days the castle took you? I think 3 days? Probably like 3 days. Oh man, look at this water. It looks so nice. I love in-depth because of this. Like the default world type in in-depth is island. And this is another island. This is not the main island. This was generated in the version that added diamonds. And there were a lot of diamonds underneath me that I got. I don't really have much built here though. I do have a food market over there, but I don't really feel like showing it off. But right over here, this is the main island. This is the first island that I generated. Over there we have a tank that I built. And beyond here is the in-depth house. The original in-depth house that I built myself. Because again, I built it in a version of in-depth that didn't even have the in-depth house. What happened to the leaves on the trees? Why are they all different leaf types? That's something to do with metadata, P-Man. It was like this. It was like this since alpha, or since beta, actually. Okay, I don't know why it's lagging here, but I have a farm here that I never use, and this is the original in-depth house, the one that I built. And right over here you can see the chunk borders. These are inf-dev chunks generated in inf-dev. And the reason why they're so tall is because this is actually very low. If you look at my Y level, it's Y39 right here. And that's because back in dev, the max world height was 64 blocks. So that's why these are so low. Should make a video explaining the technical aspects of the game, not gonna lie. I was thinking about that. It's not gonna be this summer, unfortunately, but eventually I might do that. But yeah, this is the house. A very quick tour. This floor right here is chests. It's all chests. Absolutely all of it. Because in this version of InDev, you could actually place chests anywhere. It didn't have the check for chests next to each other, so that's how I built this. And the floor is invisible now because of the special chest render. Right here I have a very small indoors garden area. Then over here I have a basement, which is styled, it has the same style as the original InDev house. And I used to store my ores and stuff here ever since I migrated. And then I have a second floor. And in the second floor, this is just a regular storage room. Now this right here, this is my original set of tools. This is a very historical moment. So in the version of InDev where I built this house, I spawned with all of these tools, including the apples. I did use up some of the apples because I took fall damage because I'm stupid. But I spawned with all of these tools and I saved them here. So these tools date back until InDev. They converted for all of these versions. And this is also the first diamond that I ever mined. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff there. And over here I have a regular storage area with nothing in it because I migrated all my stuff. And on the I have a balcony here as well with a very basic bench. And at the very top floor is the bedroom where I'm gonna catch some Z's right now. That is not air RNG. As I explained, those are chests. They just don't render correctly. But yeah, I wish I had a minecart on me right now. Actually, I think there's minecarts over there that I can borrow, so I can go back here easily. Also, there's a dog here that I forgot about. Yes, there are minecarts here, so I'm gonna take a minecart back. I would tour more of the place, RNG, but A, you have to sleep, and B, I also want to end off the stream here shortly, so if I have enough time tomorrow, I actually might. You'll get to see more of the world. Oh my god, the freaking lag. Why is it lagging so much? Oh. Alright, let's go. Let's go back. I'm gonna grab some cobblestone and very quickly repair the castle, and then I'll end off the stream. And we're also gonna go past the hell chunks as well. Which in the version has no house but saves. It's a missing version, I used the remake. It's January 24th. No, January 22nd. January 22nd is the first version of InDev that introduces level saving, but it also doesn't have the InDev house yet. That's why it's like my most wanted version, because it's so unique. I would like to do a legit InDev playthrough and start in the actual version and not some crappy remake. Yes, real cool. I'm very pleased with this Polyworld. Due to that part of the world having no bedrock. Yeah, it actually could be, I guess. How many days have you been playing this world? I've been in real life days or in-game days? Because in-game days you can see it right over here. It's 1692, but this is not accurate because literally when I started this, I started in pre-classic. There was like no day counter at all, obviously. There wasn't even a day-night cycle for a long time. So if you mean like in-game days, there's literally no way to know. If you mean actual days, I started playing this in December 15th of 2021, and I've been playing almost daily ever since. So quite a long time. IRL. Well, I don't know the exact, but you can do the math. Ever since I reached release 1.0, I haven't been playing over the weekends though, and some weeks I've taken off of playing the game. So it hasn't been every single day ever since 1.0, but before 1.0 I played the game every single day on this world. For about a year. A lot of void lag, well that's unfortunate. Only got fixed in 1.20, bruh. Too bad I won't even get to 1.20 in time. But yeah, the goal, Aragia, is to reach the latest version, and once I do, I'm still gonna keep playing on this world. This is gonna be basically my main Minecraft world forever. But I won't play it as much. I'll only play whenever there's a new update out for about a month. Or even like a couple of weeks, depending on how big the update is. I'm just going to explore everything that's new in the update. Maybe work on a project or two, and then I'll stop playing until the next update. That's my plan for this world in the future. But for now, I'm just upgrading for all the versions, because that's like the whole idea behind it. 6 minutes overtime. Yes, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Let's grab a bunch of cobblestone, go and repair this, because otherwise I'm going to forget. I also need one slab, and then I'll end off the stream. I might even end it off at the castle, because why not? Metal plating. Hello, Tim's awesome channel. I guess I'm gonna call you Tim. I think I saw your comment. I didn't respond because I didn't really have time. No, I'm not adding metal plating. InDev Plus is finished. Don't expect any more updates. InDev Plus stable, which fixes a lot of bugs, is gonna come out on Monday. And after that, I'm only gonna update the mod if people find bugs. And I'm only gonna support it until September. September this year, InDev Plus is gonna be officially unsupported. This is not a charity. I just named the stream Charity because I've been naming these streams after the 7 holy virtues. And that's one of them. How would you rank all 4 Minecraft music discs? The new ones. I haven't heard any of them, P-Man. So, no ranking. Guess it's time to go to sleep now. Alright, see ya, Aradia. Rest well. Void causes lag in the game? I haven't noticed that. I haven't noticed it either. Even if there's a major game-breaking issue, you won't fix it. If there's a major game-breaking issue, I will. The thing is, I don't expect there to be one. Because the mod is pretty stable by this point. Like, even Nasco struggled to find more bugs. He found 2, one of which is actually a beta bug, which I fixed, and the other one I didn't really fix, but it's kind of hard to replicate, so I don't really care. It's basically a bedrock removal bug. You have to be frame perfect though. And it only works like in the bedrock layer on the caves world. Alright, time to fix this jank. Why are those blocks snow? Oh, this is so weird. You know about Mine Test? I played Mine Test. I haven't played it in a while because haven't had the time, but I plan on making Mine Test videos in the future on this channel because I love Mine Test. It's awesome. Big hole can cause a lot of lag. That's really unfortunate. Oh crap. Come on. Oh, come on! I also should have gotten chests for that, but I forgot. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. They're all bangers. I haven't heard them. I want to hear them in game. So once I get to those versions and then once I get those music discs, that's when I'll hear them. I know they're not made by C418. They're made by Lena Raid, I think she was. I don't remember her name. Does the game still crash if you're killed by a zombie? What are you talking about? Which version? You're talking about InDev Plus? Because I never really knew about a bug where the game crashes and you get killed by a zombie. You must have either played a very outdated version or you're talking about something else. Okay, I should have taken my elytra with me so I could just glide home, but let's do it the old-fashioned way. InDev Plus? What? Which version? And what was the crash? Are you in the Legacy Plus Discord, Tim? If you're not, and also if you're at or above the age of 13 as well, because that's Discord TOS. Otherwise, I'm gonna ban you. If you're above at or above 13, please join the Discord and report that bug, because no one else has had that issue before. And send the crash log, please. Without the crash log, I can't do anything. I need a crash log to do some debugging. I'll send it later. Okay, appreciate it. People complain about the modern Minecraft music because it sounds different from Symphony 8's music, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't know. I never really cared much about Minecraft music. I'm gonna use Discord. I'm 14. Okay. Well, the repo is private, so you can't really like post the bug there. You have to like post it in the Discord. What is the exception though? Like, what is the error? Is it like a no pointer? Did it happen in multiplayer or single player? Because again, no one has had a crash like that before. I just want to hear Symphony 8's new Minecraft album that he can't release. Freaking Microsoft ruining everything they touch. I really should have taken my elytra. I always forget I have an elytra and that elytras even exist and how useful they are, to be honest. Yeah, the hunger is much better than 1.11. I still burn through my food, but not as quickly as before. Single player in offline mode, since I don't use my account on unofficial launches. Offline mode doesn't really matter. Was it on the latest version, Tim, or was it on an earlier version? If it was an earlier version, I don't care. It's most likely fixed. But if it's on the latest version, then do tell. I'm gonna go catch some Z's and do my outro, though. It's the link on the YouTube video. On the trailer, you mean? I'll take a look at it. Alright, come on, go down already so I can sleep. There we go. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Use a elytra, you can use rockets. I know. I also wanted to craft rockets. So tomorrow I'll be crafting rockets and getting some beacons. That's the plan. And then on Monday I'll be finding the Woodlands Mansion, because I don't like to leave it on a cliffhanger over the weekend. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, folks. Again, tomorrow, wither farming and crafting some fire rockets or whatever they're called. Thank you all for watching and have a good one. Bye bye.